Good afternoon, everyone. Eric here from Jersey Jack Pinball. Today we're going to be playing some Pirates. This has as close to the production model as we've got. This has the new single disc in it and the new chest mechanism. Also has a lot of software updates. So you guys can see the chest there. We put out a high-res picture of what it looks like earlier today on Pinside. And this has a prototype 3D printed chest in it, so don't mind the color. But we'll see how it plays today. You guys will see how it looks, how the new disc behaves, and yeah, we'll go from there. You can see the artwork. Like I said, it looks better on the high res. The camera has a hard time picking up how detailed it is, but that is the image from the movies. Yeah, there's a lot of new software updates too that Keith's going to talk about since the last time we streamed, which was a couple weeks ago. So.
All right, so what do we have here? We got a lot of new animations and stuff. We have another wizard mode, movie 4. We basically added some graphics to explain some stuff a little bit better. So the first movie now has like a little ship progress bar progress display that you'll see as you're advancing towards multi-ball 1. There's a graphic now for getting the ball onto the upper play field called Boarding Party. Always fixing bugs, always adding lots of little things. It's been a while since we streamed. I know we've tweaked a couple characters too. Probably the most significant character we tweaked was Henry, who before he had spot character always lit during a chapter. And since we felt that was a little bit weak, since you don't hit spot chapter all that often, the spot character, we added basically what he does now is when you make a shot during the chapter, he will double advance the value that you get when you make that shot. So say you shoot the left orbit and normally that increases the chapter value by 100. I don't remember exactly, but something like that. So he'll advance it by 200 for the next shot instead of just 100. So that makes them a lot more compelling and interesting, especially if you can get chapters that have a lot of people in them and play a lot of chapters during a single ball and whatnot. Added some more high scores, as you can see here. Wizard Mode Champions. We have some more coming, and I don't know, but I'm sure if I see something, we'll point it out, and we'll give it a go.
Cool. I just want to do a quick overview of the basic rules, in case we've got anyone new here. So the game has 5 different movies in it. Each movie has its own set of chapters to play through. There are 5 skull shots on the game. Each of those is how you qualify chapters for its respective movie. Each skull is unique to the movie that it represents. So you shoot a skull shot, that lights chapters for that movie, shoot the chapter start area in the star map, and that's how you start a chapter. There are 5 multi-balls, one for each movie. There's another multi-ball that has to do with gold and Tortuga, but each of the movies has its own qualifier for its multi-ball, which you follow along on the interactive treasure map in the back glass display. Gold is something that happens in the game when you hit these 4 stand-up targets just to the left of the right ramp. You get more gold if you hit those targets going into a combo. You collect 50 gold with the action button and you light up Tortuga multi-ball. Obviously there's lots of other nuances and rules in the game, but that's the 30,000 foot view of how to play. If you play all 5 chapters and the multi-ball for a respective movie, you qualify that movie's wizard mode. So far in the game we've got 3 of the movie wizard modes programmed in. Movie 1, Movie 2, and Movie 4. So let's see if we can get to a couple of them today. We're going to be playing 4-player, myself, Eric Meunier, game designer, Keith Johnson, head of software, Joe Katz, software, and JT Harkey, software. So we're all going to be playing.
Select your character. We've got company, Captain. That gives us 4.
4! Alright. I'm going to go with Blackbeard. Blackbeard's power is fun. He gives you an extra 10 seconds ball save to whenever you start a multi-ball. So it allows you to chain multi-balls together quite a bit easier than any other character. So you could have the infamous 6 stack going at some point with this guy. 3 skill shots in the game. Skill shot into the pop bumpers raises the entire pop bumper mystery level by one level. Otherwise, you increase the level by hitting all of the pop bumpers once. The other skill shot, the next skill shot, is right behind the Black Pearl. Kick it under the Black Pearl, kicks up to the upper play field, and that advances your Curse of the Black Pearl multi-ball by 1 stage. Third skill shot is shoot around and shoot into the captain's quarters, but you can multiply that skill shot by hitting the inner loops before you shoot it into the captain's quarters. So I'm going to go for underneath the Black Pearl to advance my Curse of the Black Pearl multi-ball by 1 stage, get it up there, and try to get that multi-ball started right off the bat. There we go. And there we go. We're grabbing my gold here. And it's not fair, Mr. Gibbs, but that's pinball.
Select your character.
Whoa!
Joshua Gibbs.
Oh, yes.
Random. He went with random.
Oh. The secret feature.
The secret flipper button code.
Of course, it lands on Gibbs, who Joe always picks anyway. So. How random is it?
Yes. My special code.
The bottom. The playing card.
Alright, so I'm going to try to answer some of the questions in the chat here.
Moroccan beat. Where's Jack?
So at Henny 1977, the chest does not kill a Starfield. You can see it easily from average player height. You can also see the cannon shot going through, all clearly visible. I made the chest height about 45 degrees, so it's not blocking anything behind it.
Commodore Norrington.
Oh, you could have put that.
I could have. I was so astounded by the dream.
No ball savers here. What was that?
Alright, so the color for the
Yeah,
disc
kinda.
right now is probably a little bit off. This was a prototype game that I had to modify into the new version, which means that artwork I had to print off on special paper and put it down in Mylar, so the colors will match. Sorry for that. It'll look like it did that we showed on the inside.
Collected. The tobacco card.
So I took Patel, who spots a lot of pirate lanes for you. Did I jump up and hit that? See, already I have my Super X lit.
Go. Super X is next. Collect gold.
Oh.
They can't post links, so who can post the link?
Jeez.
You want to grab the link for that? Post it up in the
Yeah,
thread.
sure.
Crew member one is up.
All right. How about those long ball times, huh? All right, so I'm going to pick my Pirate Award before I've got a ball going on the play field. I'm going to go with Super X, which is purple on the in lanes. Also says it on the mini display down here. That way I'm not trying to flail at it while I've got a ball going. There we go. So I advance the stage by one more. That means I get it into the cannon now. There we go. Oh! Miss. Alright. So in order to qualify movie 3, for example, at World's End Multiball, you have to hit all 9 shots, main shots on the playfield. That's to collect the 9 pieces of 8. So the big red arrowhead is lit solid when you hit that shot. You can see which ones I'm missing. Quite a few of them, actually, so... But I shut up and play pinball.
Hey, Holland, you are asking about the stuff on the side of the chapters. Those are treasures. They're basically, there's one treasure for each semi-reasonable two-way combo in the game.
This is a very stacked chapter. Lots of characters in it. Each shot is worth 1,200 times 1.5. So, build that up quite a bit. If I can make some shots. 10-second ball save. Alrighty. You guys can see the disc still has plenty of action. They're just trying to screw me over. Playfield multiplier going. I'm picking up chapter shots. There we go. So I hit the last shot for movie 3 multi-ball to qualify it. Movie 3 is lit up on the left ramp for my next ball.
Player 2.
Triggers the disc. You can see from one of the camera shots the map targets underneath the upper playfield.
The fountain is the prize.
Hit one of those and it starts the disc spinning. Hit another one and it changes speed.
Yeah, it gets faster with each one at the moment. It's still very similar to how it was before. I'm going to play with it more. Kind of alter, have the speed vary a little bit. Right now, this is what I could get done. Just going for that left out lane save, but this was quite there.
Player 3. The spectacle. The beads on trial.
So the disc works pretty well, as you'll notice, especially with slower balls. The material is very grippy, but it's actually a layer on top of the artwork, so the artwork won't wear out or anything like that. Hey, good advice.
Player 4.
Alright. Let's get some gold here.
Gold.
Within sight of Tortuga.
Whatever is necessary. All part of the plan? Yes. Captain without a playing card. masters would like. Super.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so guys are asking about the triple spinning disc and what issues we were having with it, and why we had to pull it out. You guys have to know none of us are happy about it, but it's something we had to make, a decision we had to make as a company, because we can't ship broken games. So we had to take it out. We've got about 20 games out in the field, at bars, at pinball shows, etc. And they were having issues. They were slipping, the gears were grinding, they weren't reading the optos the way we wanted to. It had nothing to do with cost, it had nothing to do with code. It was the reliability of the physical mechanism. And believe me, we tried to make it right. But the decision had to come down to get the game out the door, and we had to get the game out, and this is the way we did it. This is the most reliable option we could do. So, trust me, no one's more disappointed than I am. But this is what we do to get the game out, and the game's still fun. There was another question right after that.
Yeah, if it's gonna change again.
It is not going to change again. I mean, the artwork's going to tweak, like we mentioned before, to make it look the same across the inner disc versus the outer disc. Color match that a little better. I had to print these here in the office earlier today and put them on. So that's not the final color or saturation of the disc, but that is the final artwork. So that's clear. Alright, so I've got a multi-ball lit here. Go. I got 2 multi-balls lit now.
Yeah, I gave that skill shot spotted the ship shop for him. So now multi-ball 1 is lit along with multi-ball 3.
Light.
Light shot X.
Light shot.
Internally, we always refer to them as multi-ball 1 through 5, so forgive us for not saying Curse of the Black Pearl multi-ball or at World's End multi-ball all the time. It just gets annoying now.
It's a mouthful, that's for sure.
So much easier to just say
There we go.
multi-ball 1. Here's that World's End.
Alright, so I've got my pirate lane lit up over here because I know it's going to kick out of the depths when I go underground there. So there we go, finished off my pirate lanes. And I've got Shot X lit. Shot X is lit, so I want to hit the stand-up target. That's the most value, which was 4. And now if I can hit my... Oh, nope, didn't hit it. I was trying to hit the left ramp for my jackpot to get a 4x jackpot, but not the way the cookie crumbled. Right now my pirate lanes are lit up for Add-a-Ball. Resurrected multi-ball 3 by starting 1. Saved myself there a little bit. Super jackpot for movie 1. Multi-ball is sinking the Dauntless. Oh, there it is. Super jackpot. I fired the cannon at the Dauntless during multi-ball, hit it in the sweet spot, and got a super jackpot. Now my super jackpot for movie 3 is underneath my upper left flipper in the subway feed into there. Trying to light up my pirate lanes again. Right now I've got Arg Frenzy lit. Capture my balls here. Alright, I lit Arg Frenzy. new chest mechanism. Super jackpot there. Maybe I already got it. So I collected 50 gold, lit up Tortuga multi-ball. If I can get it into the Tortuga saucer over there. Oh, I think I just blew away. Yep, I blew away my award on my pirate lanes. I've got a couple more multi-balls lit right now. I'm actually playing 2 multi-balls and I've got 3 more lit. So if I can shoot the chest. Womp womp. If I can shoot. Oh man. It's kind of embarrassing when you design the game. Alright, I've got Tortuga lit. If I can hit the saucer over here. I've got Dead Man's Chest lit if I can shoot the chest. And I've got On Stranger Tides lit if I can shoot the inner orbit there. So, let's see if I can do something. There we go. Dead Man's Chest multi-ball.
Question from chat: why was the chest changed? The chest was changed because the action of the fork converter and the opening of the lid were coupled together, and that coupling was proving very problematic for the workings of the fork converter. So we wound up having to uncouple it, and now the shot works way, way better than it did before. It's very rare that you will miss a good shot on the blade. There are a couple other improvements to the chest too. We added a gate to prevent rollbacks. We also added another gate for increased reliability on the popper in the upper right of the game. The popper to the ship. So now if it gets about halfway up, the ball has a bailout point in case it's having trouble ejecting the ball. So just more examples of how we're trying to make the game as reliable as we possibly can for production.
So you can see my character power definitely coming into play here. I'm able to stack these multi-balls together. Got a nice ball saver every time I start a new multi-ball. Ah! Oh! Amateur hour here. There we go. Come on, Arg Frenzy. Oh. Arg Frenzy. 250 point hurry up for every switch, so the idea is nail as many spinners as you can. Or just nail no spinners. There we go.
CE artwork is being approved by Disney, so hopefully we'll get something knocked up pretty soon. Or built up, I should say.
Oh! We are. So I had 5 multi-balls running simultaneously, which was pretty sweet. Purposefully hitting over there because it's not only spinners for my Arg Frenzy, but it's also how you qualify movie 5. Come on! Oh! Did I resurrect? Yes, I did. I resurrected my Arg Frenzy with some more time. Alright, not a bad Arg Frenzy. Another feature we added was a drop plate on the far right side. we're seeing some issues when the ball was dropping off the black pearl up there. So there's now a plate over here to protect the plastics and more Mylar on the playfield there to save from a ball drop. The only multi-ball I haven't played yet is movie 5. So let's go for that one, which is hitting the left spinner, left lane spinner. Yeah, that one that I almost hit. There we go. Got it.
Dead men tell no tales, multi-ball.
Did I turn the volume back up to the right level? Yes.
It can be a little bit higher. It's usually on 23.
Okay. One of the features on our game is the external headphone jack, which if you set up on your home, you can use to control the overall game volume. It's a setting.
Kevlar, the rocking of the ship has been improved a little bit. In fact, the mechanical engineers even added a little bit of an adjustment to the arm from the motor, so it can be centered. You know, if it needs to be tweaked a little bit, it can be tweaked now. You know, if the case the center drifts or is not quite to your liking or whatever. So yeah, I forgot about that. With so much other stuff happening, we actually make improvements to the game too that are just improvements.
So one of the Pirate Lane awards that I have lit is extra ball. There we go.
Bullpen, yeah, there's a Hobbit update in the works. It's been worked on by Ted a lot the last couple of months. After Pirates is done, we will finish up everything else, so we're going to finish up on it and roll it out with the latest operating system. Nice ball.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tripping up on our feet.
Player 2.
No wizard mode for me because I didn't complete or I didn't play 5 chapters from any single movie. I did play all the movies multi-ball though, so I was on my way. You can always play chapters and multi-balls at the same time, stack everything together, go crazy.
Really?
Player 3. Captain Barbosa's wooden eyeball. Shoot the chest to lock a ball.
It's one of those games.
9 pieces of whatever we happen to have in our pockets at the
that's
time.
nice.
Oh yes, that sounds very piratey.
I guess I tried for the pro skill shot to get that lit. It's way too hard.
Into the mail slot.
Not that much of a decision.
At World's End, multi-ball.
Whoopsie. That's a really bad transfer.
Into the maelstrom. Exit.
Ah. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Took that one.
Lots of gold. Oh! 65 gold for that.
Let's flip right up there real quick.
Shots.
Whoa!
He got 32
call
gold
pinball.
from that one hit.
I got there. Spinners. Must usurp the Art Frenzy champ. Ah. Anywhere. Break so I can change my award. That would be a good one.
Keep coming for me, guys. I'm getting a little nervous here. Just for a dollar game.
Oh, that's it! Resurrect him! Yeah!
Look at that.
Dead man's chest multi-ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, more to the comms than a few, that's for sure.
Or... Ah! I'm really trying to complete Pirate for my next Super X here. There we go. This could be up to 4X. Oh, I hit the 2X instead. Whatever. Go back to Adaball here.
Well, I think with the bonus, each shot.
Oh, jeez. You can see the ship graphic we're talking about there in the lower left. Should have an extra ball by now. Yeah.
Like extra ball.
Alright, he's got to put his money where his mouth is on this one.
Oh! Let go, I guess. Oh!
520 Dave, yeah, that is new. The most recent.
Oh!
It's the boarding party animation. Whenever you get a ball to the upper play field, it increases by 10 points every time. That's me.
What was that?
That's me.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. What do I take your R, Frenzy? R!
It's my favorite.
Give the camera a nice R for us.
R.
Yeah!
Oh. Backspace. R with my belly. Oops.
What?
Oops. One too many here.
Do you know how to play Jersey Jack games?
Apparently not. That's number 4.
JT.
Knock yourself out.
Congratulations.
Oh, that's Joe.
That's Joe.
That's Joe.
All right, now you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, Luke Champ. I guess I gotta put in.
Neil McRae, this is not JGP HQ. Well, this is JGP Engineering HQ. We're streaming from my office.
In the JJP Midwest campus.
We're in Chicago, Illinois.
Alright, everyone in again, I assume?
Yep.
Select your captain. We've got company captain.
Hey, wanna go first? Alright, JT. Pick his character.
So, in the game settings, can you disable the disc from spinning? Yes, you can.
The spectacle.
Haven't tested it yet, but it should work.
Someone's asked when the game's going into production. The answer is as soon as possible. Parts are ordered. I'm flying to New Jersey to help set up the line next month.
Hit the action button. The beams are.
JT picked Barbosa here, something we haven't really played with a whole lot, but similar to what Norrington does for chapters, Barbosa does for multi-balls. Basically makes it easier to collect jackpots and super jackpots, although at a penalty of half the value for said jackpots.
Like super.
Nicely done.
That's save.
This is just getting enough of a bite as you're shooting it up there.
The sword.
I can't remember if we talked about it before or not, but I will mention that the value held rules have been tweaked a little bit now. It will favor, like if you're in a chapter, it will favor the, ooh, that was another great save. Oh, it went back in the end. So the hold rule you get from the depths will, if you're in a chapter, it will hold the value for that chapter. If it's already held or you're not in a chapter, it will hold the highest unheld value.
Did we mention it goes multiple speeds in both directions?
Yeah, we have to. I mean, it will go in either direction,
Choose your character.
and probably pretty quickly I will experiment with having it switch back and forth. But right now, it picks a direction when it starts spinning, and it sticks with that direction until it stops. And then the next time it spins, it'll pick another random direction. Generally speaking, you can't just switch a relay on the fly. It doesn't like that so much. So
Relays, yeah. Motor's not as happy.
yeah, what was that?
So the motor's not quite as happy.
That's true, yeah.
Governor's
So basically, you have to pretty much stop the wheel before.
The material on the spinning disc is the same material we used on the original version. It's really tacky on the ball. Cleans up really nicely with Novus, and doesn't have
choose your character.
doesn't damage the ball like I had with some of my early prototypes. That was fun. To make a rolling sandpaper ball. All right, we're going for wizard modes, right? Well, some of us. Let's see. What about Teodalma? So Teodalma allows you to pick which chapter you'd like to play if you have multiple movies lit. She's a really good character for trying to focus in on one movie and collect it and not lose out on all your multipliers. And she's a nice power. All right, let's see if I can do movie 1. There we go. That's fine. There we go. Qualified movie 1. Chapters. Alright, just started movie 1 chapters. Would have been better off if I'd qualified more movies, so I had a bigger multiplier, but that's how it goes. Woo! So I want to try to complete the yellow shots on the playfield. Those are the characters from the movie that were in this chapter in the movie. So those 4 characters. Left ramp. Oh yeah, baby! Only used 1 warning for that. Oh. So I'm trying to get in the map hole there. There we go. So I completed the chapter, got a nice completion bonus. The number of characters you collect in your chapter plays contributes toward your wizard mode. Your jackpots in your wizard mode. So it always pays to finish off your chapters. Pirate Lane Award. See if I can collect it here.
Really hard backhand.
It's a really hard backhand.
Super X is next.
Mystery level 6. Alright. Play some movie 3 chapters here. I'm purposefully trying to qualify all the different movies because that adds a big multiplier to your chapter scoring. Oh, come on! Oh! Alright, I need to hit one of the stand-up targets up there, the green stand-up targets. And I've got 2 more movies to qualify. There's movie 3. And, okay. That one's worth the most points.
Welcome.
Unfortunately, I was trying to get movie 1 qualified, but not enough control. So these chapter's worth quite a bit. You guys can see my points are worth 2350 times 1.75. And now I just qualified. Movie 3 multi-ball. And we'll cash it in. So that'll give me the chapter shot and start the... Spoke too soon.
This is an old subway setup without the...
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, the reason that last shot didn't register is because the ball had a tendency to hop over that octo in the subway. So it got redesigned so that the octo is a little bit lower, and now the most recent version of that subway, it never misses the shot.
Alright. Let's see here. Oh, that's right, I got a ball in the upper playfield captured too. This is gonna be fun. Oh. Oh. Oh, add a ball. Alright, not bad. Oh! Gunshot, man. Ah! Terrible. Maybe I can save it. We'll see. Nope. Womp womp.
Got the eyeball.
Oh, too much mustard. So, what I'd like to do, for Pirate Awards, I'd like to get Playfield Multiplier before I get Armed Frenzy. That way each shot I hit, each switch I hit is worth double or triple times 250 points. Okay, so all the movies are qualified. Now it's time to start chapter. There we go. Movie 1. I'm trying to go for movie 1 wizard mode.
520 Dave, yeah, those lock animations might in fact be new since the last time we showed.
Yeah, they are.
For movie 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's imperative that I start this damn multi-ball! Go. Take it. Ah!
Select your character.
Alright, I had an idea of who I was going to pick. You know, I think I'm gonna go with who we talked about earlier, which is Henry. Go for some big point chapter scoring, hopefully. Look at my cash it in. Oh, I missed it.
The beads. Aqua de vida. Aqua de vida. Good job.
Oh, thank you, Henry. My character always lit. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, total flop. Yeah, skull values reset after each ball unless they're held, so Henry doesn't do much for you if you train.
Crew member 2 is up. Go. Captain Barbosa's one.
Oh, look at that ship go. Nice green load cannon targets. Either one of them.
Welcome to Singapore. The snuff box. Gold everywhere.
With 45 gold, just needs 5 more for Tortuga.
The playing card. The original plan was to use 9 pieces of H to find Calypso. Go.
Kid.
Into the maelstrom.
Just a will that one.
Into the maelstrom.
So Neil McRae asked what function the mini screen has. So the mini screen has 2 purposes. It shows you what your current Pirate Lane award is. It also points to your heart's desire, which is the magical feature of Jack's compass. So we're zoomed in on Jack's compass here, and it's pointing at the most valuable shot on the playfield for Joe, or will when we program that in. Right now it's pointing
It's partially in.
it's partially in right now, so
Not all rules are accounted for yet, but it's being actively worked on.
so it points to the best shot in the game for you. Whether that be starting multi-ball 1 or multi-ball 2, the game will figure out which is the most valuable and point to it.
Yes,
So that 20 plundering is still going to happen. The awards that we had on the triple spinning disc are still going to be here. They're going to be displayed virtually in the back pocket display.
Oh, super jackpot for second ship.
Look at that. Joe finally found his sea legs and gave number 2 here.
You see the advantage of playing the blanker here. It's the ball savers off a little bit.
The beams.
So all of the movie multi-balls have some method to increase the jackpot value while you're playing them. For Curse of the Black Pearl, pretty much everything you do on the ship, including ripping spinners, will increase the jackpot value. Also, collecting a jackpot or a super jackpot will also increase the value. Well, I should say, the jackpot or super jackpot will increase the base value, but whatever the build-up value was gets reset when you collect a jackpot or a super.
Yard! Joe's playing Art Frenzy right now. Every switch is worth 250 points.
Yeah, this is where you really want to play field multiplier.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where'd you are here? I think it was.
It's probably just the first one we caught.
Right.
Not sure if I've heard that before.
Yeah, it's the end.
Nice progress. Playing, that's how it's being done. That video I put out on Friday, you can see what it looks like.
The Hans Zimmer music. We were actively forbidden to use the music. So absolutely nothing we could do would have gotten us that. It's a bummer, but I mean, Disney was more than happy to license it to us, but there was another party involved that was not willing. So
Believe me,
that
guys,
is where
I
it
tried.
is. We all tried. Eric wanted it, I wanted it, Dave wanted it. But it was even out of Disney's hands, so. You know, if there's nothing Disney can do about it, then
Yeah.
there's definitely nothing we can do about it.
Here's Resurrecting Multi-Ball.
Maybe.
It's close. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Me too.
Got Dead Man's Chest lit. There that is.
Love that ball saver.
Oh, like Playfield X. What? It's only 2X though. Still. It was getting some pretty hot supers earlier. I'm guessing most of them from Black Pearl. I missed how many you got.
I think it was 3.
Only one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on.
There's 2 of them up there right ahead. Come on. There it is. Woo!
Shoot the chest and unlock a ball.
You play 5 yet? Not yet.
Dave, yes you can. Can you super jackpot with multiple multipliers?
Oh yeah. Yeah, with Playfield and Shot X, you're looking at a potential 36x super or whatever. The record single shot that we're aware of right now is about 200,000 or so, which is one chapter shot on the right ramp. That's about a 2,700 shot times 2.5 times 30. There's 5x playfield and 6x shot, I believe.
Yeah.
There are the spectacles.
Make a shot.
Shoot anything! 10,000 a character. What do you have left? Oh, Marty, ship left. 3x is gone, but we still have a pretty big finish total. Or you just shoot that spot character. Oh, I almost got it too! Nice ball.
Thanks.
Very nice. Oh, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
The third scallywag is up.
Yes, 2 down.
Yeah, that's just that.
Oh, the dead were never part of this team.
Well, so much for that.
Player 4.
Alright. Playing Sunray, right? Yeah. And nothing lit. Nope. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Have another big ball 3, I guess.
Hi. The original plan was to use 9 pieces of 8 to find your
So the material on top of the spinning disc is very grippy. When you shoot a ball past it, the inertia from the ball carries it past. If you have a slow roller that bounces off the top of a slingshot or you brick a target, that thing grabs it and chucks it. So it's very grippy.
That shot should have felt a great skull for him.
Oh my gosh.
Super X is next.
I could feel this thing was.
Like this.
There are the spectacles.
Oh.
Super X. Player 2. Gold.
Whoa.
Removing temptation.
Oh my gosh. Oh, brutal. Brutal.
How's your bonus so much? Jeez.
Player 3.
Alright. Come on, baby. There it is. Give myself some multi-ball.
The curse of the Black Pearl Multi-Ball. Stranger Life Multi-Ball.
Arr! Yarn!
I'll be honest, I hadn't thought about putting the adjustment in to limit the disc speed, but it's something I'll think about. In general, the disc will behave a little bit more interestingly than it does now. But this is just what I had to do. Whoa, 110,000.
Woo, baby! Whoa!
Your original plan was to use main pieces of ink to find characters.
And I get a chapter, thank you.
A change in the wind.
Oh, super jackpot! That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on. Hopefully I got it in there. Yeah, I did. Alright.
Free stall. Wow.
Into the maelstrom.
Come on. Oh! Come on. There we go. Got my Tortuga. And extra ball is lit. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Damn it. Oop. Alright, extra ball shot. Oh! The extra ball shot is between the pop bumpers, lower, right here, without hitting a pop bumper. Oh! Extra ball! Woo! Oh, that was brutal. Pinball. Oh, there it is. Again, personally going for movie 1. I've played movie 1 multi-ball. And now I'm trying to get all the movie 1 chapters played. Ah, man. Give me the 3X, which, whatever, could be worse. So I would have preferred the 4X that I have lit, but... didn't make this shot.
Yeah, this is a rapid prototype of this mech, so, you know, get a little bit better. As far as the lights are concerned, there's no plans to light it up right now.
Ah!
Part of it is, it's, you know, this may be more of a purist in me, but it doesn't really work with how the map actually is.
Shoot again.
It certainly made sense when we were showing the awards on the old one.
So strategically here, I want to hit my movie 1 chapter shot. There we go. And then start it. Alright, if I can finish this chapter, or just play through this chapter, movie 1 wizard mode should be lit. I don't just want to time it out, because my movie 1 wizard mode points are based on how many characters I've collected in the chapters.
And how many supers in the multiplayer.
And how many supers, right. Which I hit at least one.
on until the history of the war goes.
That makes sense. Alright.
So much for not timing out the chapter.
Right.
Oh, he did it.
Oh, wizard mode on the stream.
Curse of the Black
Another one, I guess. I gotta delay that kick out. Alright, so I need to hit a shot and then hit switches and collect the cursed gold of Cortez. Each switch collects a piece. There are only so many pieces available in each location on the map. And the reason I'm going up there is because, well, there's 2 spinners on the upper playfield.
Now the reason there's different locations here, by the way, represented by each shot, is you can only collect so much gold from a certain location.
Super X is next.
So you can't just, park on one shot and, spin around
Super X.
for the rest of the mode.
Oh, there it is. I've got my 5X running.
Oh my gosh, that was huge.
Those are healthy.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, if he gets to the upper playfield with this 5x multiplier, that would be big points.
No!
So much potential.
Alright, I gotta bail. But it's been fun.
Yeah, you get 5x to finish a war too, which is not insignificant as well. If you did it in time. Alright, Henry's big comeback.
I wonder if you got the high score there of 50,000 or more on the wizard.
I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe though.
The Jade Knight. Fireworks.
Oh, this should be a healthy increase right here. Oh!
It's bad luck.
Oh my gosh.
Good job.
The only shot I made so far is it hits the spot.
Good job.
2 spot characters. Oh.
Fantastic. Good Bonus X.
Jillian beat me by 7,000.
Come
on, man.
The time will be
Oh my gosh! So a wise man once said to me, the ball is the referee.
Go. Super.
Oh! Oh! That was one brick shot is all it takes.
Yep. This is you, Joe.
Oh, is that? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, oh, I was gonna say that.
Our frenzy. Alright. Loop champ. 5.
Oh,
Player
that was me.
4. That was you. Alright. Vince. Oh.
So close.
All right, guys. Well, see the new hardware. Like I said, we're going to tweak the art so that it matches. You can see the chest. Obviously, that's a prototype one that we printed up here. We'll see you next week on the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.